Good morning, everybody. Oh gosh, having my morning coffee. Mm. And this little stinker, I think she wants to be a celebrity. Oh, she's going to get off now. She saw Cookie. Candy is doing something. Would you move over, please? Yep, Candy's doing something. Let me see if you can see. No. Hello, what you doing, Candy? Uh-oh, she got down. Yeah, she wanted up here, but sorry about that. Oh, Lordy, we had a good rainstorm yesterday. I mean, a real good rainstorm. Wow. uh, Thunder, lightning, wind. I don't think the wind was as bad as it has been, but it was windy. Noah went out to do something and because the refrigerator's outside. And he said there was water on the ground. I mean, like a little, he said about that much. Ooh, what about the refrigerator, honey? Huh? Oh, okay. But anyway, he said there was a lot of water out there. And I'm looking out right now, right out there on the road and by the tree that's in front of the bus. There's like little, well, no, they're big mud puddles. Big. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we did have rain and we got a substantial amount of rain, which is really good because we've been getting rain, but not very much. I mean, it just barely wets the ground. The leaves would go, and then, like, is there not going to be any more than just one drop? But I mean, we really got rain last night, and that was good. That was really good. I don't mind the rain. Um, but oh, geez, uh, I've been I haven't been painting in the last few days though. I have been gessoing my canvases. That takes a little bit of time. I'm learning more and more different ways, and this way that I'm learning is takes a lot longer than the flow art that I did. Although I have done similar to this before, but this one it just takes longer. You know, like you could do one painting in one day or in 1 hour, or that painting you can do it. It might take a week, 2 weeks, whatever to finish because there's steps that you got to take in order for it to turn out okay. That one up there, that one, it was, I was just messing around. I really was. I had no intention of it because there was a painting underneath it. And then I had put gesso on it because I didn't like the painting. So then I decided, okay, I'll paint over it. And it turned out that way. And I personally, and Noah personally, really like it. It's ours. That's all there is. It's our painting. We're not sharing it. We're not giving it away. We're not selling it. It's ours. But I really like it. I mean, I would love to do it with like darker colors, like red and black and white, and, yellow, and just differently. I don't know. I doubt that it'll ever turn out like that because to me, you can't do two of them that are exactly the same. You just can't. Not to me. I don't know. Maybe some artists can. This girl cannot. And I don't really want to because that's duplicating and duplicating. I mean, come on, you want to do something else. The one thing that I have learned, and this is from years back, is that you you have to do your own style. You have to use your own, to, you have to feel it, you know? I wasn't feeling anything at that moment, but it came out like that. But it, let's see, but years ago, and this is funny because the gentleman is, he's passed away since. That's Cookie and Candy playing. The gentleman has passed away since, but his name was Bill. I'm trying to think of what his last name was, and I swear I can't remember right now. But he bought a couple of my paintings. That's the first person that ever bought my paintings. And he used to also paint. And he would tell me, come on, because I was living in Yarnell then, and he lived in Congress. But he would volunteer every so often at the community center thrift store. And that's how I met him. I met him through my other friend, Bill, also, Bill Ferguson, who passed away also. And that's how I met the other Bill. Anyhow, uh, he came in and he was telling me he was an artist and all that. And the next time he volunteered, he brought some of his paintings, and I complimented them. He was really good. And what? Wait a minute, I'm talking. And anyway, he said, "Let me see some of your paintings." So I brought some of my paintings, and the next time, and he bought two of them. So then, about a week or so later, he invited me to go down to his place, and he wanted to show me something. I said, "Okay, I'll go down there." So I went down, and he had my paintings on the wall. And that's the first time I ever saw my paintings in somebody else's wall. And I was like, that did it to me, okay? That did it to me. I had never painted before, you know, any time before that, just those paintings that I did then. And it was such a thrill to see my painting on somebody else's wall. I mean, it was like, wow, that's cool. But anyway, going back to the flow painting, he kept on saying, why don't you do flow painting? And I said, well, I don't know. I've never done that. He said, well, you come back down and I'll show you. Well, I never did go back down. Oh, I mean, I went back down there, but I never went to his house again. And of course, he's passed away now. But then years later, you know, fast forward years later, I decided to try it. And I didn't do it through somebody else's lesson. I did it on my own. And some of them turned out okay, and some of them turned out like, ugh. But generally, I always liked abstract because there's something about abstract that it's in the eyes of the beholder. Whether you like it or you don't, what do you see in it? What do you not see in it? And that's, I think, one of the main things is, one second, I have, uh, like I was saying, it's in the eyes of the beholder. Some people hate abstract painting. They think that is the ugliest thing in the world. I mean, what can you see? There's nothing pretty. There are no trees. There's no person. There's no beautiful scenery. That's not abstract. Abstract comes from here and from here. That's my opinion, okay? Um, you know, with abstract, I think one of the things, and I will say a lot of people that paint abstract will paint over and over and over their painting because they're not happy with it. So they start again on the same painting and they go over and over and over again. So, what do you want, baby doll? Anyway, so it's an art form that it's up to you whether you like it or not. I think abstract painters are also very critical of their own painting. What? Hold on, please. I think she wants. Okay. Ah, had to take Cookie out. I think she wanted to go back out again. She didn't do both of them when she went out before, but she does that sometimes. She'll go outside and pee, and then an hour or so later, she wants to go back out and do the rest. So, anyhow, uh, I'll talk to y'all again about the abstract painting because right now I'm out of breath, and it didn't take much this time. But anyway, um, I'll talk to you more about it tomorrow or maybe even later. Okay? Peace. I love you all. God bless you.